Alright, welcome back everyone to Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. I guess I could just say Deus Ex because you can actually see it from the corner. It's a Director's Cut. I don't need to keep saying this. But yeah, so welcome back. I just want to quickly adjust some things before we get going here. Sorry about that, guys. If you guys heard that, I have to adjust to compute since I output the sound on the game onto the PC. In order for me to use the setup that I do, you guys are gonna end up hearing like the computer's like noises when I'm doing stuff. So, as you guys remember last time, we were right here. Then we did this. The ghosts and proxy soldiers inexplicably denied access to the Augmentation Terrorist Corps. You guys can read the rest. Okay. Then we did Moving Shadows, Decrypted. After we got all that, this is all the main quest line. It's not the side. It's not the side quests. All right, and the next one was this one. Was Maneuvers in the Dark. Sent to Highland Park, and we went to the FEMA facility, and we took care of Barrett. And I'd like to say right now, I apologize greatly, but I'm eating a pizza right now. Actually, I'm eating two, but
get this, boss. William Taggart was here. Might still be here. I guess he met with Mr. Sarif about something. Surprised I didn't hear the discussion all the way down here.
Oh, for the love of God. Alright, so hold on a second. Just to quickly... Oh, wait, no, I think I was supposed to do this. Just to quickly run through what has happened. I think we already talked to... What's-his-face? Pritchard already, right? Okay, I wasn't here. Pritchard is waiting in my office to tell me something important. I might want to see him before debriefing Sarif, but then again, it might be fun to make him wait. Okay, now I need to do this. Sarif needs to hear about the encounter which the Black Ops and Barry is waiting in the penthouse. Confront Sarif about the security leak. According to Pritchard, both attacks on this company took advantage of a backdoor into the network that Sarif set up right before he hired me. Maybe I should ask him what he was up to. Alright, so let's go over here and let's...
Jensen, guess who was here? That Humanity Front guy. Trigger? Taggart. Tell me something. Has he got a personal grudge against the big guy?
Probably.
Hey, Mr. Jensen. You think we still need all this security in here now that the situation is behind us?
No, we still do. Alright, so Taggart's up there being an asshole. And... and we have to talk to him about what happened back at the FEMA facility in Highland Park. So this is going to be pretty interesting. And if you guys don't remember, I did level up twice. I used to buy 2 practice kits. Who the hell are these assholes?
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
Right.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime. I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Mr. Jensen. Meeting you has been very informative.
I'm sure it is.
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was, too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuropozyne dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down.
Ha! That's rich.
Real shame what happened at your factory tonight. My condolences.
Right.
I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen, as are Mr. Taggart and I.
Sure.
Just doing my job here, sir. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, actually. Let me talk to her before we get going.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us...
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Well, Athena's gonna be useless. She didn't do shit. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna save again here. I'm gonna make another save. Fuck it. I don't care how many saves I have in this game. I'll just delete them all after I'm finished. So, again, I'm very sorry. I'm eating pizza because I'm hungry right now. This is technically my lunch. Again, it's my lunch at 6:30 p.m. Alright, so let's talk to this fool. Actually, before we talk to him, I'm going to explore his room for a little bit. Okay, this room is not active. Anything over here? No fucking fancy. Is he augmented? No, I'm thinking about it. I need to check. Yeah, he is augmented. He must have lost his arm then. Huh. That's terrible. And that's supposed to be his cell phone over here? That's interesting too. Huh. Okay, so there's nothing in his office. What the hell? That makes no sense. I meant to jump. Can I not jump? Oh my god, I can barely jump. Oh my god, Jensen's a fucking idiot. Well, I just didn't really properly pick the augments, I guess. Anyway, let's talk to him now. I'm done dicking around.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
You have got to be kidding me.
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure. But I can't do that if you are not 100% straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back. You may not realize this, but there is a war going on out there. A war to control intellectual property rights and cutting-edge science.
You look like an alpha
and as
for a second
commander-in-chief of this company, I have to be ready for anything. I hired you instead of that private security company Frank wanted because I needed somebody loyal. Somebody who understands chain of command.
What an idiot. Can I, like...
I think I proved myself today. And the only reason I'm worried about that loophole right now is because the data you streamed through it could have been accessed, backtraced, and stolen by the men who attacked us. Our enemies might still find a way to hurt us with it.
I wasn't criticizing you, Adam. But I suppose you raise a good point. I just wonder if you're being a bit paranoid here. Fixating on details that aren't critical? I mean, are you so shaken up by what happened 6 months ago, by your failure to make a difference then, that you can't roll with the punches anymore? Damn it, Adam! I brought you back in today because you have an immediate crisis to deal with. Questioning me about things that don't matter isn't going to bring Megan back.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, yep, there we go. That's the signal. He's an alpha. Good, okay, let's choose alpha then. What the hell?
Boss, I really don't understand why you're giving me the runaround. When you hired me, I said I'd give you the best I could, but I can't protect us if you keep hamstringing my every move. If you won't level with me and tell me what it is you're hiding, then I'm out of here. I quit.
Adam, wait. You can't leave us. We need you. Now more than ever.
Uh-oh.
All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, You'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Nice. Alright, so I got a silver tongue. I have to go look at the data first, then you can come back. Yes, boss. Yeah. Is that confront Sarif about the loop? The leak or whatever? Is that what this trophy's about? I forgot. Oh my god. You had an argument with your boss, Dave said, and won. And somehow these idiots are disappearing from here. I think I have to go read that stuff, then come back, and then speak to him about the China business. Wow. Or the Barrett thing. Alright, let's go check my office again. Where is it now? Oh, right here. That's perfect. I wonder if what happens if I tell Pritchard this. Hold on a second. I'm actually going to tell Pritchard and see what he says before I do anything. Assuming it pops up. I don't know. I may have to read my stuff first, then talk to him.
Kicked me out of his office saying he didn't have time for staff reports. I've never seen Frank this stressed. See you later.
Well, can you blame him? A security breach of this magnitude? It's like
Just saw Taggart and his lapdog in here. What a couple of hypocrites. Especially that doctor.
Yeah, I don't see him in here, so I'm gonna have to look at my data first, I guess. As much as I would love to listen to these girls talk about what's currently going on in the storyline, I would prefer to look at my stuff first. Okay. Looked weird. Let's see what this has to say. Okay, I don't know why this is still open, but I meant what I said about the plan today. You saved my life. It was more. Oh, that's quick dope. I don't really care about that. I had a friend at the Greenville Labs run a test of the records you'd like you asked. Does your research? Does the subject know that neither of his parents are birth parents? That surprised me. The mother was sterile according to those old medical records I dug up, but his dad carries no common phenotypes at all. What the fuck? Oh, I see. It's to him. Interesting. Okay. Genetic system tested, huh? Probably a parentage 0. Child Adam Jensen, father Arthur Jensen, Caucasian. Margie Jensen, Caucasian. Interesting. Brenda wasn't easy, but I finally backtraced some of the Margie and Arthur Jensen past through their medical files. Arthur and Jensen had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pulled, which is why the family is a ghost, but he couldn't hide Margie's records. For a period of 8 years, Arthur relied on insurance policy on his then employer, White Helix Labs, to pay for his wife's medication. She was on an antidepressant since 14 and needed our regular prescriptions. When White Helix Labs burned down, all of its files and employment records were lost, and then Jensen stayed invisible mostly. Here's the thing: 1 minute Adam doesn't exist, and the next the Jensens have themselves a bouncing and healthy 5-year-old. That's what they pulled their vanishing act. So on a hunch, I sniffed around some more, and sure enough, the Jensens had tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies, but Marjorie was deemed unfit as a parent. Next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying that how he was placed in their hands. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Sarif, I found Adam's psych evaluation following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. I managed to sneak look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it, at least not yet. I'll be honest with you, the psych evaluation, well, the psych eval doesn't paint a pretty picture. It mentions the problems with authority figures, a disregard for chain of the command, anger management issues, and potential post-traumatic syndrome. Here's the thing. When you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between the lines, so here it is. The evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed-off superior wanting Jensen off the force and had the evaluation worded to read just like wanting Jensen off the force and had the evaluation worded to read like just cause. Huh? Worded to read like just cause. Okay, but most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought he was a real straight shooter, even though the SWAT incident soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his psych evaluation buried. Interesting. Adam, I really don't mean to bug you on this one. I need to know the subject. Okay, so that's it. So those are the emails. Okay.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
So that was it? I couldn't tell him anything? What? Okay. Oh, so I know what, speaking of which, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. I'm just thinking about this right now. I have 8,000 credits, right? Okay, so this is all the emails I have so far. I want to do something. Hold on a second. I want to explore the outside, and I want to go to the medical lab or the medical hospital thing, and I want to check that gun store before we do anything else. I want to do that. So let's do that then.